After City News first told you about problems with recalled sleep apnea devices, we've been hearing a lot more from others lodging similar complaints. Earlier this month, we introduced you to Brian Jean, who had been waiting 2+ years to replace this device that he needs to deal with his severe sleep apnea.
The device I'm currently on is made by Philips. It's an adaptive servo ventilator, or an ASV.
It's one of multiple machines recalled by Philips back in 2021 over concerns foam pieces could break off. Today, we meet Doug Thrower, originally from Alberta.
I saw your report last week on Speaker's Corner on the news. I thought, geez, that's me.
Years ago, Thrower bought a Philips CPAP machine that has since been recalled. Without it,
I'm tired pretty well all the time. My sleep is a broken pattern of sleep.
like Gene, he registered his device under the recall, was promised to have a new one sent.
I was first told I would have a new machine by August. Then in August I followed up, and it got to be later in the fall, then it was early in the new year, and just kept going. The dates kept moving back.
He joins a growing list of Philips customers here in Canada who've reached out to us since our first report aired, all saying they've been waiting years to get their recalled devices replaced. After Speaker's Corner reached out to Philips for Gene, he was sent his device. But people like Thrower wonder, what about them?
I had one phone number, an 800 customer service line for Philips, and they were clear with me that they could only help customers in the United States. They had no information to help a Canadian.
We reached back out to Philips about that. A spokesperson said they've alerted their patient relations team about Thrower's case. But when asked about other Canadians with similar complaints, a spokesperson was still working on providing us a statement. In an earlier statement, though, they did say more than 99% of the registered CPAP and BiPAP sleep therapy devices have been remediated globally.
I could understand, it's a huge undertaking for them and a huge cost. But I just don't understand how they could go for 2+ years and not respond. I would just like to thank you for having made that report and give me some hope that maybe I can get looked after here.
If you have an issue, story, or question you'd like to sound off about, reach out by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.